There may be times when you're giving an assignment and it is something that your students are doing in class that they aren't submitting digital work for it. So this could be a performance, something you're observing. This could be a worksheet that they're actually filling out and handing in, whatever it may be. But if you want to give it a grade in your Canvas course for something that isn't submitted digitally, you can still provide your assignment name and you can still provide instructions in this little box. And that's helpful for any students who might be absent as well. And keep in mind, I'm doing very simple demonstration here, but you have all the tools to make everything in this box look nice. You can change the color of the text, add images, include audio, add a video, whatever you feel like you need to do to make these instructions really clear for students. Then you can come down here and give the assignment points and put it in an assignment group you want it to go in. But when you choose your submission type, you can choose on paper if it's something that students are actually going to be doing and handing in, or you can do submission, no submission. You can create this as a group assignment. You could require peer reviews or not. If they're not turning in work digitally, then you're not going to need the peer review thing. You can also assign to certain sections. Like you don't have to assign it to everyone. If you wanted to, you could X this out and type in like 1A or 2A or 3A to choose your first, second, or third hour, and you could just assign it to one particular section or group, and then set certain due dates for that assignment and availability dates for that assignment for just your first hour. And then if you wanted to do maybe a different due date and availability date for second hour, then you just click the add button and you would then assign it to a different section. I don't have that to show in this particular example, but you could assign it to a different section here, create a different due date and a different availability date, and you can add as many of those as you need. And then you just save and publish. But just so you know, it is possible that you can have a submission type of none. If you choose online, then you're basically saying students have to submit work digitally. If you just want them to type text in a text box, you'll choose text entry. If you want them to be able to upload things, then you're probably going to want to choose file upload here. And file upload actually does include things from their Google Drive or from their computer. So you can choose either one of those there. And then what will happen when you create this assignment and if you go back to your course, save it and everything, go back to your grades, it shows up like a grade book. So you can just literally go to the grade book and type scores in for students. But the nice thing, if you do have a, let's see, I'm going to choose no submission. And hit save. You can still add a rubric. So if this is something your students aren't necessarily submitting to you, but it might be a performance or something that you're grading, but you still want to add a rubric, you can do that. And I will tell you, when you add rubrics, you need to make sure, like if you're doing any external tools, but you still want to use a rubric, you have to put the rubric in before you add the external tool, just so you know.